You are now listening to The Purple Pill. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite R&B goddess, the musical MystiQue, and you are watching The Purple Pill, where we are creative, living in a corporate world, honey. And you know what? It's a little hard out here, but we're here to talk to you about it. You are not alone. And guess what? Today, I am not alone. I am here with the R&B sensation, the pineapple princess, okay? The 90s vibe herself. Oh my God. Chazzy. Hey, y'all.
Work for it. Show me something that I've never seen before. Work for it.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. So before we get started, I do want to let you all know that this is one of my friends. Before we became friends, we were already working together.
Yeah.
And even before that, I was a fan.
Yeah. I was a fan of her. I literally stalked her.
Wow. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But I do want to make sure they know who you are.
Yes.
So let the people know who you are, outside of what I say,
Yeah. What's up, everybody? My name is Chazzy. I am the Pineapple Princess, R&B sensation, as she says. I am originally from Alabama. I came up here, been in Charlotte for a while, and I love music, R&B vibe. It's the 90s, early 2000s. That's my vibe, and I love pineapples. So yeah, that's all we're gonna get right now.
And there's some sauce behind the Pineapple Princess, which is insane. Because she was originally almost allergic.
Yeah, I could not eat pineapple. I was literally allergic. Eat them, throat would itch and everything. And then one day I was just really craving pineapples. And I was like, God, I really want to eat pineapples. And ate them. It's been up. Me and pineapples been like this ever since.
See, people like you are dangerous.
Tatted. It's serious. Yeah.
People like you are so dangerous. Because why would you was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I die, I die.
YOLO. I wanted them bad. I was on it bad, but then it just came like a epiphany or something. I don't know what it was, and ever since then it's just been locked in with pineapples. And I've had people bring me pineapple Fantas to a show before. Like,
period.
So I'm really the pineapple princess out here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me.
Yeah, but you know what we're here to talk about today. And I felt like he was the perfect person to do this. So again, we are creatives trying to make it in a corporate world.
Literally.
Where people really don't understand creativity, and they also think that there is a certain type of look you're supposed to be, a certain sound you're supposed to be, a certain color.
Message.
But you and I redefine all of those things.
Literally.
And I want to get into that today. You know what I'm saying? So let's start off with how you got started, what pushed you to music, and then we're going to go into some deeper questions as far as like the struggle.
Okay. Well, I've been singing since a long time. I've been singing for a while. I started in church, of course. I remember my first song I learned was probably ABC by Michael Jackson, is what my mom and them tell me. And so I grew up in church, praise team, but at first I really couldn't sing how I wanted to because my voice was so different. In the church they wanted you to be this hollering, and I'm real chill, I'm real cool, I'm just a chill girl, literally just a chill girl. But eventually, I was always around music choir in school and everything like that, and I have to say, it just didn't leave. It didn't leave because one morning in time I wanted to be a pediatrician. Relax, Chaz. Relax, okay? But then I was just like, I can't get away from the music. I love it. And people, with me growing in the church, people automatically thought that I was going to do gospel. So, that was a whole thing. And it was just like, no, I'm an R&B singer, but I will make sure that I let people know, I grew up in the church. So my church is part of my roots and everything. And here we are. Yeah.
And for those who have different voices, because I also didn't have the best hollering voice. I was very much so Broadway.
See.
Ooh. Baby.
Yeah.
Jesus. It was very straight. Oh, that was me. And a lot of people like, girl, you got no, baby. I worked for this voice.
Yeah.
Really worked for it. And you know, and I hear a lot of those influences in your music, but when it comes to like, you was an R&B girl.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah, I am.
In real life. And then if you play her album, Face of a Capricorn, it's a banger from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
It seems like one long symphony. Because you know, symphony is basically a whole bunch of different sections of song.
Yeah, yeah.
They all go together. They all flow. You wrote basically all of it. Let's talk about that. I've only put my little 2 cents in. Say 5% was me, baby. Everything else. And then I split that 5% with maybe one other writer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay? So, with that being said, right? Not only did you not go the regular route with, you know, church and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You went for it for R&B. You learned how to write on her own.
I did.
And you really started this thing from the ground.
I did.
Now, we talk about things such as size, look, and all these things that people say that you have to be. When did you find confidence, or when did you figure out, like, oh, that's something people are really worried about?
When it comes to the sizing and how society is, you know, portraying people to be, I really dealt with that at a certain point in time in my life, because I would see this artist and this person this size or whatever. But it literally took me having to start completely over and actually rebrand myself and connect with great people like you. And I say it all the time. When I came across you, I was like, okay, I can do this, because you just carried yourself and was like, you're gonna get this regardless of what it is, you know. And I used to be like, oh, I need to be this size because I'm not gonna be able to do this, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But then once, like I said, once I started over, and I'm just like, I am that girl, you know what I'm saying? I love working out. I love being in the gym, and I had to learn it on my own. I didn't let people pressure me and be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. I'm going to do it because it's what I want to do. I love the way I look, and it took me a while to really accept who I am and be able to, how can I say, accept the music industry, like going into the music industry, being comfortable with the way I look, because people really, it's crucial. People are really harsh. So I'm just like, I have to remember I am that girl. And if I want to go to the gym to this day, I'm going to go. If I don't want to go, I'm not going to go. And I'm healthy as a horse. Put that out there. So yeah, it took me a lot in changing who I hung around, even doing my music, just being stuck in a position where it's just like I couldn't really see the end and see what I'm trying to go for. And then, like I said, connecting with new people and seeing people doing what I want to do in my head, I'm just like, oh, MystiQue is doing this, inspiring me to do it. So yeah, that's.
Well, I'm glad it was hard. Yes. But I was so happy when you came to me and you was like, this is what I want to do. And I was like, okay, so how far are we going? You know, I always how sexy we going? And you're like, let's take it there.
Let's take it there.
Take it there.
As far as like the sexiness, I have always been a real cool, chill girl. Like the 90s is who I am. You know what I'm saying? So going to Missing You, the pink and everything, that was so much. That was my first music video, by the way. Go watch it.
Over 160,000 views.
First YouTube, organic. But we're gonna talk about
since y'all paying for ads and shit.
All right. But that was such a transition, and such a. I was uncomfortable. It got me out of my comfort zone. You know, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then once I got into it, I'm like, I'm really that girl. Like, no one else is doing this.
Nobody.
No one else is going to wear this.
Especially not in our city.
You know? But, I'm just saying, like, it really, I had to do that to continue to keep going and keep going. I had to break that shell and break that and be like, my mom tells me all the time, I picked one of the hardest careers to try to elevate in, especially being a young black plus size female. I'm going to say it again, a young black plus size female. And then looking at other people in the same field that you're doing that's different shapes and sizes as you, it's just like, it can be discouraging at times, but it's all a confidence thing. It's all like you knowing you're that girl. Like, no cocky stuff, but it's just knowing who you are. And that's what I am. I'm finally knowing who I am. And Phases of a Capricorn really put everything together for me. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, yeah.
Hey friend, hold on to your hat because our show just got a fabulous sponsored break. Introducing the Onyx Muse Movement. Are you on a hunt for a cozy nest to kickstart your creative adventure? Want to rub elbows with fellow dreamers and visionaries? Well, search no more. The Onyx Muse Movement is your go-to artsy hub dedicated to lifting up independent creatives, artists, and small business heroes. So dive in and follow the Onyx Muse Movement on all your favorite social media platforms at the Onyx Muse Movement. Now, with that being said, we find confidence in ourselves first. That's always important. Now, let's talk about the complexity of getting your community, and when I say community, your local people, to come out and support or stream, or like, what are your challenges when it comes to that?
My challenges when it comes to local, getting the support and stuff, for me, sometimes it's starting with myself. It can be consistency, because I feel like you have to put a face to the music. You have to put a face to the music. People want to see who's behind the music. So it's like when people, I feel like when people finally started noticing who I am, that's when the support came. But people are different, okay? Yeah. The city is different. They want to see certain things, you know what I'm saying? And when you're not popping and stuff, it's very challenging, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people doing the same thing. Yeah. But in one of my songs on my Phases of the Capricorn, I really made sure to let people know I'm top tier. Like, we might be in the same lane. Yeah. But I'm moving a whole different level. We probably going after the same thing, but it's all about keeping the support within your circle. For me, I'm not going to, when I say this, I don't want to sound great, press anyone, but I feel like the support will come. Yeah. It'll come. Like, my team can be 5 people. And those 5 people can come to an event, come to a show, and I just feel like it's 5,000. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that before. I didn't have, like, the team base or, people in the city seeing this or seeing that. I often have people telling me, oh, I seen you with this collective. Oh, you, yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah. Yeah. That's the Onyx Muse. That's my home. That's my home. So it can be really challenging. It can be really discouraging sometimes. Trying to get your name out in the city and stuff when you have so many people doing the same thing and many people,
and they always go for the look first.
They always go for the look first.
Like did we figure out if she's talented yet?
You have to look a certain side, and that right there, kind of when I first started, kind of shielded me because I'm just like, oh, this girl looks like this, I look like this. Oh, this girl sounds like this, I sound like this, but I had to really think in my head, like, again, I'm doing the same thing this girl doing, but better. No tea, no shade.
No. Mine is all tea and shade. I said I'm going to start telling the truth. I'm a nice friend. Yeah. Today.
For real.
No, seriously.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. It could switch out. We both can't be on if we're both on the same thing, it's a wrap for you. Yeah. All of you. But I'm gonna be honest, like y'all really do look for the visual aspect first. Mm-hmm. But right now the industry is changing so much. They're looking for diversity. They're looking for people because most of the population of women are a size 10 plus.
Yeah. y'all want thighs and hips and stuff now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they didn't want that.
They didn't want that.
Now y'all, no. Look, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm a girl's girl. But I'm just saying, like, back in the day, it was so different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had to be this. Now it's just everybody wants to be.
Yeah.
Plump. And it's cool.
But I was born here.
Yeah.
Yo. You know, like...
and it's serious. And it's really serious because it can... Society and... I'm a mental health advocate, okay? I don't play around with mental health. Mm-hmm. Stuff can get very discouraging. As many times I've been discouraged on this journey because I'm just like... For example, my cover art. MystiQue wanted me wear the skirt and the white boots. Okay, relax. You know, my thighs oiled me up and stuff. It was a lot because I'm just like, oh my God, they're gonna be like, this girl is cover art. But I was just like, it's my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be very discouraging when you're a plus size female in the industry because lose weight. Oh, you gonna lose your thighs and your hips. What do you want? Do you want me to lose weight? Do you want me to get? What do you want?
Or you want me to keep it?
Which one? And it's just not a win-win situation. Like, they're gonna say something with you losing weight, and they're gonna say something. That's why I do what I do. If I want to go to the gym, I'm gonna go to the gym. It's my business. Yeah, it's my prerogative.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. And the cover ate.
It did.
The cover
one of my favorite shoes.
And we're just gonna take it up.
Yeah.
I'm already having it in my mind. But you know, I just felt like, oh my God. Like, first of all, y'all don't even understand. The skirt, she had lost so much weight. So she's still thick. She lost so much weight, it went down 2 sizes. So I had to pull out my little broken sewing machine.
So did that the day, because she was so scared. We were so scared it was gonna be bigger. Like,
yeah. Or too small.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I think she's about my mom's size. Mama, put this on.
Like,
I was like, but we make that happen. Yeah. We make it happen. So with all of that, because I want to get into our games before I let you go. What would you say to someone who's getting started in music, who don't look like your average, what they think is going to pop, what's going to look, you know, they have a different sound? What encouragement would you give them?
Don't stress. Control what you can control. Invest in yourself. Please. Invest in yourself. That means from the look. That means from the music. Everything. Because coming from someone who been at this, I'm not even going to say a long time, but been at this for a while, it can get really discouraging when you feel like you're elevating or something, but you're not stuck. You're not around the right people. Mm-hmm. And pay for it. Pay for the photo shoot. Pay for the services. Pay for it, and don't give up. Don't matter what people say, how you look, or this or that. They're not doing it. They're not in the studio belting notes out like she be having me do. You know, don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. And shout out to my Nana. She's one of my biggest supporters. She tells me that all the time. Like, if I want to wear this, like, you can't tell me what to wear. So I'm just, if you want to do this, have tough skin. And I know y'all get tired of me saying it, but she's my friend. I don't care. Being around her gave me tough skin, and just being around some of my other friends, they gave me tough skin because I'm a sensitive Capricorn. Okay, 2 years back or whatever, if someone would have told me, oh, you don't need to wear that skirt on the cover art, I probably would have broke down. Now I'm like, oh no, this is my stuff. This is what I want to do. So anybody out there is trying to do what I'm doing, just believe in yourself, like, invest in yourself. Don't worry, and get you a good solid team. Okay, somebody that's going to literally push you and say, okay, so what we doing next? What we doing next? You know, and be honest. That's not going to have you out there looking crazy. That's all I got to say. Because some people will have you out there looking crazy. Don't have me out there looking crazy. And shout out to Misty, because she's literally my hairdresser, my sewer, everything. My mom, shout out to my mom, I love you.
Hey,
She loves Mystique, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time my mom knows I have a photo shoot, a video shoot, she has no worry in the world.
Oh.
No worry, because she's just like, oh, I know Mystique's gonna have those chi-chis up. I know they're gonna be sitting. That's all my mom care about. She makes sure my baby stuff is sitting. Okay?
Yes.
So I just feel like when you find something that you love, keep going for it, because today's society is evil. They're crazy. Like, you have to, and just your mental have to be there. Some days I just be like, oh God, I'm done. But I want it so bad. When you wake up and that's all you think about, and you get emotional when you think about it, that's how you know you're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
Sing.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, that was amazing advice. Oh my God, you're my friend. Yes! But now we're gonna play some games.
Oh
yeah.
I love games.
Hey friend, I'm back with another sponsor. We're excited to introduce Phases of a Capricorn, an album brought to you by our guest for this episode, Chazzy. This album is a heartfelt exploration of Chazzy's growth and emotional journey as she navigates therapy. With strong influences from 90s R&B, Phases of a Capricorn will undoubtedly take you on a ride through her experiences. Don't miss out. Stream Phases of a Capricorn today on all streaming platforms. Okay, so R&B artist, singing sensation Chazzy. I have a little game. It is an old classic, but we're gonna spin it on its head.
Okay. Yo, you play. We're good, y'all.
Yeah,
we're good.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like,
so we're gonna play Would You Rather, Artist Edition.
oh,
and I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you have to say, would you rather?
okay.
Okay? First question. Would you rather have unlimited time but no budget for your next project, or unlimited budget with a restricted deadline?
Ooh. Okay. See, I'm a Capricorn. I get stuff done. Unlimited. Okay, say the second one.
Okay. So, would you rather have unlimited time but no budget for your next project, or unlimited budget with a strict deadline?
Unlimited budget with a strict deadline. I can go crazy banana sauce.
What? Give us a month.
You would love that.
Oh, what? Baby, you got how much? All right, cool.
Cool. Wait, a deadline. I love a deadline.
Yeah.
I love a deadline.
Get it done.
It takes less stress off of me.
Absolutely.
Boom, 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 get it done. Yes, please. A second one, please.
Okay.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
Next question. Would you rather perform for 10,000 people and be super nervous, or for 100 people and feel completely confident?
I'm going to do the first one. I love
Ooh,
a challenge. I love a challenge because
Yeah.
I don't never say nervous when I get ready to perform, but I be so anxious. Like, you know what be going on when I be anxious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that, right?
Yeah.
But I be so anxious. I be like nervous, ready to get it over with. So give me 10,000. Because that's 10,000 people who's going to hear me sing.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get her done.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm nervous thinking about it. Wow.
Last question. Would you rather release an album that gets no recognition but you're incredibly proud of it, or one that blows up and isn't quite what you wanted?
I'm authentic. I'm original. I'm going to go with the first one. I'm going to go with the first one because honestly, I don't care.
Do I love it?
Who is going to reach who is supposed to reach. I
Yes.
love it. I'm never going to put out a body work that just don't sit in my spirit. You know? Like, you're 10 years down the line, you're going to be upset. You're going to regret that. And
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
And if it blow up, you're going to have to always, because they want to hear that one song.
Yeah, and you're going to have to perform. You're going to look crazy on stage performing that. Ew. No.
And there it is. For some of y'all, especially with our local girls, letting these men write your singles. Stop it.
Stop. Do what you want to do. Drop what you want to drop. Like,
Because when you're in your 30s and your 40s and you look back, You don't want them to.
Yeah, gonna be up there. You know what? Don't do it.
Just don't, baby.
Please.
Do stuff that you love. Anyway.
Yeah.
That concludes Would You Rather Artist Edition. You did great. I love your answers.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to end. This is new, but I'm about to call it the new tradition.
Okay.
Okay? This is called Creative Confessions.
Okay.
You have to share a story, funny, unsettling,
Okay.
whatever. And it has to do with your experience in this industry. Okay? So you can get what's the weirdest piece of advice an artist is giving you. What's the most embarrassing moment you've had in the studio. You know? And what's something that you tried creatively and it failed. Which I don't think that's one for you. But
Oh. You know, it'd be like that. Okay.
So, here's Chazzy's Creative Confession.
Okay. So I actually have two little confessions. One is when I was in the studio recently when I was making Face of a Capricorn. And then the first one was when I was like 15. I wrote my first song.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with that. So this is when I was really getting into writing, and it was my first song called Butterflies, right?
Oh.
I was having a crush. I had a crush on this guy, whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'm really writing. And I'm like, I know I said something about making my heart feel. And I said the word contraction. At that time, I didn't know really what contraction meant. I knew about the woman's body and how everything works. But I literally put, oh, you make my heart contraction, whatever. So I'm excited. I go to my Nana support system, right? Go to my Nana, my mom. I'm like, I just wrote this song. And I'm just singing and I said contraction. My grandma's like, wait a minute. What? And I'm like, contraction, make your heart beat. My grandma's like, no, contraction is for when you're getting ready to have a baby. So I was so...
Were you embarrassed?
I was so embarrassed. I was so hurt. She was like, I think you need to rewrite that.
Oh, at least she was honest.
Contraction. In that moment, I knew I had to really take my time and actually realize, and that I didn't write for a minute until I got older because I was just scarred. I was like, contraction, for real.
You didn't know.
For real. Butterflies in my stomach and making my heart have contractions. Your stomach. Hello? Like, y'all know. Mothers, y'all out there know what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, yeah, my grandma, big support system, she keeps it real on a daily.
She said, what?
My grandma said, sat up in her bed. She's like, wait a minute.
Oh.
Say it again. Mom. Love you, Mom. Not a help. Back there laughing. It's okay. She just tickled. But yeah. Be careful what you write.
Be careful.
Google it.
Google is your best friend.
Come on, like.
Dictionary.com, Bookie.
Contraction, for real. What's centimeter? Okay. The second one is when I think we was recording Baby Can I? Okay. And I think about this part often because, again, I'm finally into my sexy side, realizing my sexy side. MystiQue here, shout out to her. She wrote Baby Can I? Love the song. Freaky girl, okay? So we're in the studio and I can't remember what part, if I had to like moan on it or something. We was trying to be sexy. And I have this on footage too, by the way. Shout out to my producer and my brother Honcho, because them two together is anyways.
It's insane energy.
So we was in the studio recording Baby Can I? And it was one part where I had to, be sexy.
Oh.
Be sexy. Yeah. Oh, that's it. I had to be like, and I'm nervous. I'm shy. Sexy songs always get me nervous for some reason because it's such a vulnerable moment. So I'm doing it, and MystiQue is like, first of all, Honcho laughs. He's just like, that wasn't sexy. That wasn't sexy. And MystiQue was like, No, you sound like you're hurting. No one wants to be on top of you moaning like, ugh. That's how I sounded. Ugh. And it resonates in my head sometimes. Especially me writing new stuff. I'm like, because Mystique has this aura about her. So me, she was like, yeah, nobody wants to be lay. And this is her saying, no one wants to lay on that and hear that. We're going to do it again. Embarrassing. Armpit sweating. So that just goes, I was embarrassed. Y'all don't know that. I was
Because
really...
it sounds good on the track.
I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed, so...
But it goes back to, I'm not going to have you out here looking crazy.
She didn't have me looking crazy. I did it again. And clear as day, that's how I know she's my friend, because she was just like, yeah, you're... and repeated the sound back to me, so that's what even made me feel more embarrassed.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I was just... I didn't say nothing. I just said... And Honcho, he didn't care. He's like, yeah, that one's sexy. Thanks.
And he's hollering when I said that. And I'm dead ass. I'm trying to give constructive criticism. I really am. Because I was like, I don't want you to listen to that letter. I'm like, nobody told me I was grunting.
And that's my...
You know what I'm saying?
I grunted like a man. So that's my confession. I grunted like a man. I was embarrassed. So, yeah. Yeah, I think about that often. I think about that often. And it wasn't sexy. That's all I hear y'all say. That wasn't sexy.
But now you got it.
Now I got it. Hopefully.
Thanks for listening to The Purple Pill.